Hey everyone, it's Hairyfrankfurt. Today I'm going to be showing you what I eat in a day in a low carb, high fat diet, or keto, or whatever you want to call it. First of all, that is an absolute blatant lie. I didn't actually eat all of this food in one day. I just had to make it seem that way because, you know, reasons. But I will say that this is kind of similar to what I would eat, and this is a great kind of place to come for meal ideas if you're thinking of going keto or kind of cutting out the carbs, just so you get an idea of how to do it. First of all, I do always start my morning with a coffee, and my method of producing or making my coffee is a little bit different now. As you can see here, I use MCT oil, I use Moccona, and I use stevia. I also use a little bit of cream, but I didn't actually put that in this footage. And then you can see me blending it by hand with a little manual whisk that I got from Daiso. I have since upgraded to a big girl blender. So I use that now and it makes it nice and frothy, but I don't know how much I like the froth. I don't know, I'm getting used to it. I don't mind it. I don't actually film me making my pre-workout, but I did go and exercise, so I show you what pre-workout I use. And then after a workout, I would generally come back because I have a lot of calories that come in from the MCT oil, and then I have a lot of energy that comes in from the pre-workout, and then I will have my breakfast when I come back, depending on when I actually work out and those sorts of things. On this particular day, I had my last sausage with about 5-10 grams of butter, and then depending on how hungry I am, I will have 1 or 2 eggs whisked up with some cream, and I will have some cheese, and then I will just kind of put that all, I don't put the cheese in the pan, I put the cheese in my bowl, and then I whisk it all up and I put it all in the pan and I just kind of mix it up. My filming was terrible for this particular video, so I do apologize. You don't get to see a lot of what I'm doing, but essentially this is what it makes. You make scrambled eggs and you put the sausage in it, or you do the sausage first, or whatever. I don't know. And then for lunch, I'm generally not very hungry, so I will have like a light snack. On this particular day, I had some sliced cucumber with basil pesto and some Mercy Valley cheddar, I think it is. It's really nice cheese, and then you just kind of make those into little sandwiches. It's quite luxurious, quite bougie. I do enjoy that. It's a lovely meal, and it's got some fiber in there. Nice and refreshing because cucumber. And then for dinner, in all honesty, I actually had this for breakfast on a particular day. Start off with butter, of course, and then you add some bacon. This is 1 rasher of bacon diced up, and then I add about 2 or 3 good handfuls of mushrooms because I had a shitload of mushrooms. I love mushrooms, but they were going off and I needed to eat them all, and I was not upset about that at all. I love mushrooms. And then I added 3 heads of asparagus, and you kind of just snap off the bottom and you snap them in half, you wash them, you chuck them in. It's great. And then I added about 1 or 2 kale leaves, and then you just kind of pull those off the... If you want me to make actual recipe videos where I show you how I do all of these things, let me know, because I didn't realize that I hadn't for this video. Normally I do. And then I just added some cream to turn it into like a saucy, soupy thingy mix thing, I don't know. And then because I knew that my blue cheese was going crusty, and I do love blue cheese, and I love it with cream, and I love it with vegetables, and I love it with all of these things, I chucked some of that in there. But I will say that what you see here is a lot of blue cheese, even for me, a person who fucking lives for blue cheese. So if you don't like blue cheese, don't use it all. If you do like blue cheese, you have to really, really like it to use this much, because it was a lot. It was a lot. And that was the essence, I guess, of what I would eat in a day. I hope you guys liked this video. If you did, if you want to know more about the keto diet, I do have an entire keto playlist or low carb, high fat playlist. So click on the box that says that, and you guys will check that out. Make sure you're also subscribed so that when I upload more videos like this, you will be notified. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed, give it a thumbs up and subscribe so that you know when I upload the next one. Okay? Bye!